Ke State Election Committee jangga Trinamool Congress Party kala Tyrwa ya ke kyrteng jangga Sadhiarani Sangma kum ke kyrtong ke banya Aireng Haka election Shiteng Samoi na Gambegre Constituency. Haba kren shikila pathai Khubor Haka arpalai tarik Nailar arajar arpusau nongialam ke TMC Dr. Mukul Sangma uloong bay karai endang Haban up setang na jingmynjur jangga Chairperson ke AITC ke Mamata Banerjee.
Trinamool Congress Committee, Bajaj, Chairperson and other members of the election committee have sat and have discussed the application of the candidature of the aspiring candidate Srimati Sadhiarani Sangma, and the committee was unanimous in its decision to recommend the name for the final approval of the candidature as the candidate for the candidate of the Trinamool Congress for the forthcoming by-election in respect of Gambegre Legislative Assembly by-election. So we'll wait for the approval of the chairperson, and candidate will be announced. And the party is on the ground zero, working hard.
How confident is the TMC to win the Gambegre elections, because we've seen the NPP has decided to field the Chief Minister's rights?
You see, I've been following the whole developments in the constituency. One thing has drawn my attention. The whole state machineries have been directed towards that constituency, including the Chief Minister himself. And interestingly, we saw lots of, now it is subject to verification, because recently quite a substantial number of families, the households, were being given CGI sheets. Now, whether these CGI sheets are being distributed for the beneficiaries under any government scheme, or they are being purchased and being distributed directly by the party, that will have to find out. So that means, you know what all things are happening in the constituency? It is nothing but the desperation of the party in power, specifically NPP, to see that they win the seat. But I am telling you, people will give them a befitting reply. We will take the bull by horn, and see, nobody will be allowed to go scot-free. Nobody. You know? It doesn't mean that just because we are not giving frequent press briefing pertaining to all these illegalities that is happening, it doesn't mean that we are not working. We are working. I am keeping every illegality that there are with impunity. I will say that it has become, more synonymous with them, with the party in concern, that anything, everywhere, whatever schemes are being implemented, there is a complete manipulation, complete nepotism, and whatever is implemented with favoritism and nepotism, you know how the Supreme Court have defined. Supreme Court has been very clear in defining it as an act of corruption. Therefore, I have been sharing my concern within the House that the officers concerned who are responsible for the implementation of these schemes must be very, very careful, because the law has its long hand. You look at the allegation of alleged non-implementation of schemes under the district council, Girls Autonomous District Council. I think one of the RTI activists have already acted as a whistleblower. Now, therefore, there is a concerted effort by the government of the day to somehow cripple the whole process of law. You have to ask the Chief Minister about the present dispensation of the law Ayukta. Has the law Ayukta been made fully functional as per the mandate of the law? All these things are crucial. If not, then what is the reason? So this whole alleged implementation of the schemes, where there is a complete manipulation in the whole process of implementation, thereby depriving people. The deprivation, you see, the deprivation is of such a level that there is a anger and frustration.